Jonny, first week of pre-season is done and dusted. Just talk us through the last 7 days and what's the vibe like in the camp?
Yeah, no, it's a real sense of excitement to be back. The first week's always a happy week. It's full of a lot of running, hard work, resilience, a lot of mental strength and pulling each other along. It's usually the hardest week I think, before the games kick in. But yeah, we had quite a long summer this season, so the boys have come back in really good shape, and yeah, no, it's been good fun, good banter, and a real good feel-good feeling, and I think excited to get the games underway now.
I know not every footballer is a lover of pre-season, but how important are these first 2 or 3 weeks? Are they the most important on the calendar to a certain degree?
Yeah, I think the off-season now in the modern day is about getting fit to an extent. It used to be about having a rest and kind of, really switching off. But the modern day, I think you have to come back in a good shape, because you kind of stay fit in the off season and you get even fitter. Whereas before it was kind of like you rest, you lose fitness, and then you use pre-season to get fit. But yeah, it's been the boys have come back in really good shape, and yeah, no, we're all looking forward to it. And when the games come, it's about the match fitness. The gaffer's big on that, and we're going to get fit in the games and work hard in training as well. But when the games start, that's where you really get your match fitness and match sharpness. So we've got a lot of games, so that'll be great, and hopefully we can get through with as many bodies as we can for that first game of the season.
First game, of course, is Tuesday at Dover at Crabble. I appreciate the results, not overly meaningless, but they're not the be-all and end-all at this stage of the season. It's the main priority for everyone, just get those patterns of play going, get to know each other's game, although a lot of the players are the same from last season, but also stay fit. Yeah,
I think, I'd say the priority is having everyone fit. We want to, I think the manager said last season he wants a smaller squad, so, we've got to buy into that and stay fit and do our best, not just at training but off the pitch as well, away from football, and live right, and have a fully fit squad to choose from for as many games as the gaffer has, full choice of the squad. So yeah, it's really exciting, and yeah, we've got to stay fit, but also use these matches to, really get into a good place before the Accrington game, and have a good platform to build from.
I'm sure Sam Vokes would echo those comments. You've played with Sam before. He's joined us from Wickham. Talk to us about Vokesy and your previous kind of experiences with him.
Yeah, he's a legend. He's a really one of the nicest guys I've played with in my career. So when I heard we were signing him, it was going to be a massive bonus to us on the pitch, but also off it with his experience. He's had a fantastic career so far, and I know he's hungry to achieve even more and have a really good season here. So yeah, huge signing for us both on and off the pitch. So really excited to play with him, and hopefully it's going to be a good season.
Over the off-season, released new kits, of course, the replica kit and the training kit, one of the items you're wearing. What do you make of the kits?
I think they're brilliant. I think they've, all the lads, it's gone down really well. The boys like them, and I think the fans really like them as well. So yeah, I think they're great. We're looking forward to playing in them, and hopefully having some good times and good memories. And
of course, first proper game will be Accrington away in early August. How important is it to have a really, really strong start?
Yeah, I think we've learned in the last couple of years it is important, but the most important thing for me is consistency. Yeah. Being consistent throughout the season. We finished in a really good place last season, having remained unbeaten in 12 games and 9 games under the new manager. That shows an improvement in consistency. So if we can try and hit the ground running this season, it'll be brilliant. But of course, every team wants to get off to a good start. I think you're looking at the teams this year, it's going to be really competitive again. A lot of teams have bought well and retained well, so and we're doing the same. So yeah, we want to be competitive this season and fighting at the right end of the table. So I'm really excited, and yeah, can't wait for it to start now. It gets in pre-season, you just want the games to start, and then they take care of themselves.
As you say, it's a really a tough league. I know we say it every season because that's the nature of the beast. It is tough, but with the likes of MK Dons still in division, Walsall will go again, Crewe will go again, Shrewsbury, Crawley, Cambridge have come down, Bristol Rovers have too. That's going to be a fascinating league.
Yeah, I think we say the same every year. So it's not an easy league. It's very competitive all the way throughout. Top and the bottom. There's no easy games. It's about the teams that keep their best players fit for the majority of the season and can be consistent. But the main thing for me is the team togetherness stays strong throughout. When you lose games, you're still pulling in the right direction and remaining positive. And I think the manager's huge on being positive and not getting too down when you lose, but not getting too high when you win. And I think it's so important because you've got 46 league games. You're going to have lows. You're going to have highs. It's about when you lose, trying to get out of that rut as quick as possible and supporting your teammate and being positive. And I think we've struggled in that aspect at times in the last 2 years I've been here. We have hit ruts and we have struggled to get out of them. But there's a real sense of togetherness now, and we're all in this together, and we're all going to do our best, not just for ourselves, but for our teammates and the people that come and watch, and the staff and everyone involved. I think it's really about pulling in the right direction together. Like, you win together, you lose together. There's no pointing fingers. So I think that's going to be huge, and every team, when I've been successful, has been a massive factor in that.
And how are you personally, fitness-wise? Good to go? No niggles, no strains? We're all good?
No, all good. So now I'm feeling good. Really excited. I've managed to finish last season on a personal note really well. I enjoyed playing in the team, playing centrally, and being really involved in games and making the team tick as best as I could. But no, that's credit to the manager for giving me that opportunity to come back in the side after a frustrating year. But no, I'm ready to go. I'm really excited.
Cool. Jonny, thanks very much. Thank
Cheers,
you.
Phil.